December 7th, 1941, a day that will live in infamy. 7 decades have now passed since the attack on Pearl Harbor forever changed history. Stephanie Stanton met some of the survivors who have returned to Pearl Harbor to commemorate this date and to remember those who lost their lives.
They are historic images forever burned in our nation's history. Now, 70 years later, survivors of the attack on Pearl Harbor are gathering to mark the anniversary.
It's good to have them all here.
Among them, survivors of the USS Arizona. The ship suffered the most fatalities when it sank, killing 1,177 servicemen. Today, only 18 Arizona survivors are still alive. 7 of them traveled to Pearl Harbor to take part in special remembrance ceremonies.
The 1,177 that were killed that day, we're the ones who are here for them. And it's always a very sad day when you go aboard the memorial.
At 97, Joseph Langdell is the oldest living Arizona survivor and the only officer still alive.
It's almost impossible to describe. It's just something that's just hard to remember, but you know you were here.
He still gets emotional talking about that fateful Sunday morning 7 decades ago.
Look, see those tears come out.
The Japanese surprise attack on Pearl Harbor killed more than 2,400 Americans on the date which will live in infamy. Haunting memories for these survivors that time cannot erase and history will never forget.
That the people that died here, they died for liberty.
Stephanie Stanton, NBC News, Pearl Harbor, Hawaii.
And during this morning's ceremony, a moment of silence will mark the exact moment the attack began. Here in the Tulsa area, a number of veterans and local dignitaries will gather at Tulsa Tech's Riverside campus to remember Pearl Harbor Day. And Governor Fallin has ordered flags on all state property to be flown at half-staff today in recognition of those who lost their lives or were injured at Pearl Harbor.